This week's episode of Pittsburgh Dad is brought to you by Dollar Shave Club. What do I think of the 2018 NFL Draft? Well, the Steelers got 7 picks, so I expect 6 starters, 3 Hall of Famers, and 2 suspensions. Now, first things first, NBC should draft another commentary guy. I think it's safe to say that Chris Collinsworth is a bust. I'll tell you who they ought to get is that guy who makes all them good signs from Police Academy. Imagine that guy calling a Browns passing play. I heard whispers that there's a lot of QB talent in this draft. Which one's going to be good? Easy. Whichever one the Browns don't pick. Oh, all these guys with their mock drafts. Don't tell the Steelers who to pick. In 1983, people kept telling Chuck Noll to draft Dan Marino. He didn't like that. Passed on him. Did Marino go on to be one of the greatest quarterbacks ever to play the game? Yes. Did it set the franchise back a decade or so? You bet it did. But don't tell Chuck Noll his business. That's how you know Chuck Noll was a true Pittsburgher. He'll lose 10 straight years in a row just to prove a point. Bill Cowher's draft visits were legendary. Oh, he'd bring guys in and just stick his chin in their face for hours. If you didn't flinch, you were good. If you cried, you were Cordell Stewart. No. The Steelers ain't having James Harrison back. I mean, did Abraham Lincoln have John Wilkes Booth over to Haas? Was Alexander Hamilton hanging out with Raymond Burr? You think the logjammer is gonna invite Kenny Kangaroo over to Haas anytime soon? How's about George Washington sitting down with Benedict Arnold? I will say, in the past, the Steelers definitely shot themselves in the foot with a draft pick or two. Or if you're Plaxico Burress, you're the draft pick who shoots yourself in the foot. I got 2 words of caution for the Steelers. Limas Swede. Don't go saying his name again. It's like Beetlejuice. Say it 2 more times, just appear at training camp. That guy would drop everything to a shot at training camp. And I mean drop everything. A little known fact, Neil O'Donnell was actually drafted by the Cowboys. But you know Neil can never tell the difference between Cowboys colors and Steelers colors and accidentally just showed up in Pittsburgh. Roonies were like, well, he's here. Might as well use him. Oh, the Bengals. The Bengals couldn't draft a beer. If they did, it'd be all head. And in their case, redhead. You know, of course, the Ravens got to do their due diligence. I mean, they got to go through all the scouting reports, all the criminal reports. The Ravens don't even check the combine. They check the chain gang, the Browns. I tell you, when they draft, it's like them getting a brand new PlayStation 4 game. The only problem is the Browns are still using an Atari 2600 console. So they get that brand new game, try to jam it in there, they chip it all up, it just don't fit. So eventually they throw it out in the garbage, and another team comes along and they actually get some use out of it. Joe Hayden. Trust me, the Patriots will even cheat during the draft. That's how they got Tom Brady. They told him to hide under some coats in the draft room. All of a sudden, the Patriots are picking in the 6th round. He pops out of nowhere. Hey, Dad's got a shave, and you don't want them razors that they make up in New England. You buy them razors, you might as well just send a check right to Tom Brady. So try Dollar Shave Club's Daily Essentials set for only $5. And for $5, you get executive razor, replacement cartridges, and then trial versions of their most popular products. They got toothpaste, body wash, hair stuff. I mean, everything you need to look and smell like you're going someplace nice. Like at new Wendy's with a flat screens and a fireplace. Oh, so get your kit at dollarshaveclub.com/PittsDad. That's dollarshaveclub.com/PITTSDAD.